I don't wanna think too much when I do it, I just wanna do it all night. Now I'm back late, I'ma pop my shit, I knew it'd be alright. Took my time to clear my mind.
So today I want to talk about my experience and my perspective on vaping, as well as how I quit. So for my introduction to vaping, it was when I was in 8th grade. I must have been 15, and vaping had really just started, becoming more of a mainstream thing. So, a couple friends in my school, they had just started, vaping. And it wasn't the Juul, it wasn't anything like that. It was still pretty new. And I was interested, So my friends had started vaping, and they do it in like the locker room before gym and stuff. And I just found it intriguing. It looked kind of like cool. I didn't really know what it was about. So I put it in my hand but the thing is, I didn't know that you were supposed to inhale, and that's how you get a buzz. And that the whole point of vaping is to get the buzz. So for like a couple weeks in like the locker room or whatever, I'd and just do it for show, It was just for show. And I never bought a vape. I never got one for myself. It was just something when I was around certain friends. Fast forward to my junior year of high school. It was 2018, and the Juul had just blown up. It was huge. It was that era where there was like the creme brulee and the mango pods and stuff. All that stuff was being sold in stores. So, hey, I still didn't understand that you get a real buzz from it. But, my friends had been doing it. And in like the bathroom or whatever, I decided, can I try? And they were like, sure. And they give it to me. And I hold it in, and I actually inhale. I inhaled without even knowing how to do it. And I felt like this weight on me, and this like hint of like euphoria, and it felt really good. And as I was walking to my final class in school, I was like, dang, I get why people do it now. So after doing it a bit in, the bathrooms and stuff, and getting my buzz from my friends' vapes, I was like, man, I want to get one for my own. I want to get one for me, And I had a friend that had an older vape that came out, just before the Juul. And it was called the Juno. And it was the same thing, except you fill the pods with vape juice. So I don't remember how much I bought it for. It was cheap. I mean, he sold it to me for cheap anyways. And I get it, and I put it under my mattress until at night, because I was like, I'm not getting addicted to this. I'm not doing this all the time. Only at night when I get home from school type thing, a couple hits, and then I'm good. That didn't last. Yeah. So I was getting my buzz and stuff and all of that. And it was just part of like life now. I vaped. Hey, I was hooked. I was addicted. I got myself my own Juul because the Juno sucked. And I started, vaping. I turned 18. I was able to like buy pods and all that stuff. And this is before like nationwide, I believe. The age restriction went to 21 instead of 18. So my time was a little bit before that. But yeah, it was just a regular thing in the bathroom or on my own in my room at school or at home, Fast forward to my senior year of high school. I was really into it by my senior year, not just vaping, but smoking and drinking and doing all that stuff and going to the important parties and, making moves with friends and, a whole lot of debauchery or whatever. All right, I graduate. I'm still vaping. My mom actually bought me a Juul pod. I mean, it wasn't really a good gift, but I mean, she loved me and she knew I liked it, so she got me that. And this is where it became the summer of 2019. And some things happened to me, life really hit, that time after school, you know, or you're getting into a job or you're going to school, and let's just say something happened to me and, you know, I wasn't able to vape for like 2 weeks. You know, I lost my jewel, you know, and I was never able to find it. And, you know, when I get back from, you know, my little trip for 2 weeks, I realize it's gone. I still had money. I could still buy one. But the thing is, I just never picked it back up again. That was it. I didn't decide that I was never going to vape again. It's just like, you know, I'm not doing this for now or whatever. And it gets to the point where, you know, I'm with friends and they're vaping and I'm just like, no, I'm good. I don't want to. So I quit. Basically, it's been 5 years since I vaped. I get no urges, you know. I don't regret it. I don't regret vaping, you know. It was kind of fun to do stuff with my friends and all that, and it was that stage in my life where I was being mischievous. But the biggest reason that I never got back to it was I realized that, yeah, you get a buzz when you're first starting and your tolerance is low, but that buzz, you start to stop feeling it and you're just doing it. And you're wasting your money, you're basically just burning money. It's similar to how I see cigarettes. You know, you might as well take that $20 that you get to buy a pack or two of cigarettes. You might as well just burn it, because that's what you're doing. You're just burning your money away. You don't even get a buzz. What's the point? You're addicted to this thing for no reason, and you just can't stop. But yeah, I just never touched it ever again. No drive. I don't get urges. I don't ever want to vape ever again. I just find it to be pointless. So, but yeah. So, to cap it off, for my experience and my thoughts on vaping and stuff, I mean, I don't care if other people do it, but I think you're just wasting your money and you're addicted to this stick for no real reason. What's the point? So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Love you. More videos soon.